Welcome. Thank you for joining me here for your weekly love reading for January 1st through 7th, 2024. My name is Carolyn. We've been going through a huge process of the two of you coming back to your blueprint of union and reunion, and it's all coming through basically some upgrades right now that are happening, genetic upgrades and more closure to the Piscean age. So you can have the Holy Grail union, the Holy Grail bloodline, the Holy Grail genetic ancestry, reborn in the new age of Aquarius, in the new earth. So this is what we've been moving to and through, and this is why the two of you have taken on so much to clear, heal, align with. It's for this closing down chapter of the entire Piscean age. I am seeing a lot of Empress energy here that was coming in for you, the viewer, last week. It was a big upgrade to the divine feminine Christ for her to really step in her power, own it, be that creatrix. A lot of creation energy and alignment was coming through. We focused on that in last week's extended reading as well to support the two of you really step out of being powerless into having full power and control and being able to create as alchemists of the Holy Grail with all of that masculine and feminine power and control back. So this week we have desire as the overall energy for the two of you, a strong feeling of secure, secretly wanting and wishing for their feminine. Wow. Okay. And the Empress, this is what it is. So this is coming through again. This is, I think, what they are attracted to and desiring of, like, creating with you, financially creating with you. This is very important. I think this is coming through for them, and why they've gone through so much of that root chakra healing, the financial healings and clearings. It's all so that they can create with you as the Empress, and be having that full life force energy back here. So this, I think, is like pulling that, like a law of attraction. It's like the Holy Grail attraction energy, that desire to be with you and fulfill that mission of Heroes Gamos alchemical union as well. And the last cards we have here is the High Priestess. So more energy of what was coming through basically last week of light body upgrades is what I'm hearing, clearing out the ego mind, and that we did a lot of clearings, especially in extended readings, clearing spell work basically off the pituitary gland, off the pineal gland, so that you can consciously create with love and be that master creator, God consciousness creator here as well. So it's showing, like I'm seeing the pineal gland more. And so the pituitary gland is Mary, the pineal gland is Joseph. It's the Mary's the milk, Joseph's the honey. It's the milk and honey. And so this is the alchemical union in the brain. I'm hearing phosphorus with that as well. Phosphorus is driving things into forward motion. So alchemically in the body, as master alchemists, have that full Kundalini awakening, that rebirth of Christ is all biblically connected to our own light body upgrades and rebirth. So it's symbolic of our own physical manifestation of being in the light body basically here. And so you two are external representatives of that as well. So it looks to me like this week might be a lot about the pineal gland. Last week was with the feminine getting this upgrade happening here in the pituitary gland. Now the masculine possibly this week could be coming through, or it's like a heart awakening is. So some more expansion of the heart chakra, because the energies that were causing trauma in the emotional body have also cleared here. And it is for the destiny of your union to unfold is what I'm hearing. The astrological energies, Mars enters Capricorn this week. And I am hearing like Mars and Venus, there's some sort of alignments completed on that level here for the unions. And for the two becoming one is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing a solstice gateway with that. So this is part of the 1221 Emerald Heart Gateway. We're still in that solstice rebirth cycle right now. So the energies are still potent from the past week and a half, 2 weeks. Really, since the 1212 portal in December, this energy has really been opening up. And I think it'll go probably to the Capricorn new moon, which is next week on the 11th, because the 12-12 portal was the Sagittarius new moon. And so one full month cycle, and it's going to be the 1-1-1 portal with the Capricorn new moon. So 12-12 portal to the 1-1-1 portal. And this week we had the 1-1 portal at January 1st. So we do have for you in your consciousness towards the union, this warrior energy, sacred mix of masculine and feminine energy, exactly the pituitary gland, pineal gland, strength, determination, courage, receptivity, spirituality, tenderness, and yin yang are balanced. And we had a lot of yin yang energy last week, and that followed through in the extended reading. We did some of that with the heartbreak. So this is what it is healing here. It's spell work in the heart chakra with the 3 of Swords, and then the Page of Wands coming through here. So there is this page, it's the warrior energy. Like he's got a staff, she's got a staff. Like I'm seeing some powerful, your own inner masculine and feminine. Like you are getting your power back. You're getting control back over the mind and your consciousness and your beliefs. And so victimhood, like all that victimhood is cleared out of the way. You're creating based on self-worth, sovereignty, your sovereign authority now as well. So this alignment's definitely come through for you. It's also happening like as first for the star seeds. So if opponents are no more, so really it's like the emotional manipulation or the core wounding that kept you out of that warrior, powerful warrior energy, like that's being revealed to you. It's dissolving as well. So this could have come with success. This could have been coming up over the past few weeks. Like you've been seeing what's causing this emotional trauma or where it started from, or you've been healing it and clearing it. This is the finale. Like the feminine has been healing this heart chakra trauma for quite, this 3 of Swords has been coming up for a while now, right? So this looks like an end to that. We do have independent hearing, your emotional body, and this is the masculine energy. So I feel like your own inner masculine is supporting you, supporting the feminine here. The masculine's the mind, the feminine's the heart, right? So it's also like getting control back. The mind, the consciousness is helping the emotional body get more independent here. We have the Emperor card. So this is a very masculine week. We have the Emperor and the Empress here for you this week. So getting that full power. This is the highest order in the tarot. This is like all the kings, all the queens put together here. So it's like you do have full responsibility over yourself, your health, your well-being, your union. It's all back in your hands. It's like you're in full desire to have full control over it. Like you want to be the sovereign dictator over your life in all ways. We have the ace, sorry, not the ace of swords, the knight of swords coming through here. So definitely like the breakthrough or the consciousness is helping the emotional body here. As the 3 of Swords is in the consciousness, this Knight of Swords is in the emotional body, like really sovereign independence and your sovereign authority. So really, this was how the feminine was controlled and taken away from union, was through this emotional manipulation. So now it's whatever that has been for you personally is not going to work ever again. It's over. You conquered it. You've learned the lessons. You've got your power back over it this week here as well. So any sort of manipulation that kept you powerless, kept you in a lack mentality, kept you the victim, kept you out of your Empress, like this is you. This is your natural birthright. And so all these things intentionally like siphon this energy from you and prevented you from seeing that you are this powerful Empress and you are very wise and you're creating based on wisdom, right? And this is that goddess energy that the masculine's attracted to as well, and that he sees as his equivalent. I'm seeing this Empress again coming through like really strongly, like you owning that power, stepping into that, like really I'm shining that with the world. Like this is being shown like this is what's attracted your masculines. Maybe if he wasn't before, he is now attracted to this feminine Kundalini life force energy and leadership and sovereignty and owning it, like really embracing it, sharing that with the world, really stepping into your power, into your light. And so that's attractive. That's where this strong desire is. This is for his sexual desire with the feminine, is coming from that primal attraction to that Empress template. So in the blocks, we do have the Goddess card coming through with the 7 of Wands and then the Page of Pentacles here. So I'm hearing like you're going to find your way on this week. And so what's happening is your masculine is helping you, supporting you get this goddess energy back here, fully harnessing it back into yourself. This divine feminine Christ warrior, Empress, the Shekinah, the Holy Spirit, the Sisterhood of the Rose, they're all like they are loving, sovereign, divine feminine Christ. They're the mother, they're the Empress, but they're the warrior, the bride of Christ. She's that warrior, right? So she's the protector. She will step into her, it's coming from a feminine channel, not the masculine either. It's like a powerful feminine. And so this is the goddess energy here. I think it's culminating in you is what I'm hearing. It's lessons learned and healing from the past. I think part of it's like this 7 of Swords has been trying to get to that warrior energy, but it's been friction is what I'm hearing. It's been like I think we haven't had good role models in the world of how to be that creatrix, warrior, feminine, soft, like powerful, and I think it's a lot of us, like we've been just showed like a distorted feminine version of that, right? And I think like a lot of since over the generations, the whole feminine suppression to this whole movement of independent, it's just kind of skewed what the feminine is, like trying to, the revolting. And I think it's now coming in here that we can actually be all of these things. And again, that's what the Empress is, right? She's all the queens put together, and not be overly distorted masculine, distorted feminine here, and in the ego, and harsh and abrupt and rejecting and too tough. And, like there's the goddess energy is going to come through this week. And I think I'm hearing it with practice as well. So it's like a fine tuning that's happening here. This is a new goddess frequency coming through as well. So all this cleansing and clearing that you've been going through and we've been going through as a collective, is helping us get to this new feminine, divine feminine Christ frequency in the new earth. And the masculine, in addition, they've been also controlled and demasculated is what I'm hearing, and attracted to the wrong feminine as well. And if they're demasculated, then they're attracted to females possibly, or the feminine that's overly masculine. Like there has definitely been an imbalance going on. And I think part of what this timeline is going to be about is finding that equality and that balance. And I do like sovereign authority. God's plan for the new earth is to get this full feminine masculine energy back in order to have this blueprint begin from as emperors and empresses here. And part of our role next will be figuring out what that looks like for the new age of Aquarius, and embodying that as well for the timeline shift. And I think a lot of like we've had to clear the programs, a lot of this, and for the mind and the consciousness and the emotional body, that it's been really peaking the past few weeks of getting rid of these programs and stepping into your sovereign authority and being independent and figuring out who you really are as a sovereign being and what that blueprint is for you. And wealth is what I'm hearing, and starting from that foundation. So this could be another week of dissolving things and getting to the bottom of do I want to be this still, or do I want to express this in a more authentic way within myself. And either way, this Empress energy. So this week will be helping, I think, fine tune and ground in this goddess energy and what that looks like for you and how you want to creatively express that through you as well. And just more owning it and not doing that to attract your masculine. It's doing that to step into your power and leadership and authority, and through that self love and independence and like grateful for yourself and who you really are. I think that's the seed point of attraction that will create this masculine to desire being with you here. So it's a shift in vibration, and it'll be an energy shift. And I think you're getting to that right now, because there's a whole massive change of persona of yourself that you're going through right now. But this is the truth. This is the real you that's exposing itself through you. And it's like we've had to just clear all the spell work and the brainwashing and the illusions and the veils and the systems, like to get to the bottom of this truth right now that's awakening in you. Okay, and so your action steps this week is trust issues, afraid to be hurt, doesn't trust themselves, and find ways to not trust people, insecure. So this powerful goddess Empress energy isn't insecure. She's independent in herself. She trusts herself, and she loves herself, and she doesn't give a fuck what anybody thinks. And I think this is like, but not from a negative, distorted masculine and feminine way. It's from a way of, I love myself, and that's enough. You know, I don't have to be anything for anybody. I love myself. I am being authentically me. And so this is what you're getting to the bottom of. And I think part of that is this trust is getting dislodged out of the emotional body. And I think the insecurities and like this consciousness awakening, we do have the 9 of Swords with that. So this clearing is going on here. And then you got the 7 of Pentacles again. So this 7 of Pentacles was here last week. So you are moving through this process right now of figuring this stuff out within yourself. And it just feels like you're literally moving with the timeline shift in the energies that are shifting from the Piscean age to the age of Aquarius now. And so you're shifting with that. And this old it's not even to judge around. Like there's no point in creating opinions about it. It's more about things have been one way and now things are this way. And we need to just change with the times, basically. And so now there's new opportunities, new openings, new windfalls of abundance. I'm also hearing like new upgrades. This is collateral damage. I'm also hearing there's a lot going on here quite quickly. So I feel like don't judge this week. Just receive the downloads and upgrades. Be open to new beliefs and feelings. Trust yourself. Trust your intuition. I think this is a big week of you really embracing your sovereign authority and independence. And you're free of the system ultimately here. So like you're really free to be me, right? I'm free to be me. That's a good mantra. And then what's me? Who is that me? That's going to be coming with us here. And so we don't want the trust issues, the insecurity, the ego, the fears, the lack, the worry, the mental and the emotional imbalances to play a role in this anymore. It's to replace that with power and wisdom and abilities and intuition and your own inner knowing and your own truth and your own power. So it feels like going from one to the other and not letting dictatorships tell you anymore, or trauma dictate to you, or past experiences, or whatever these theosaurs have been, dictate to you any longer how you should feel, the life you should have, the relationship you should have. But also then not be totally like this is embodying a new feminine. So we don't want to be hostile and aggressive and dominant over this masculine force either. You know, we want to be equals. So I think it's figuring that out. It's an alignment. It's a new alignment is what I'm hearing. And so for your counterpart this week, a spirit baby, a beautiful rebirth energy, the 5 of Wands coming through, and the 2 of Wands. So it is this rebirth cycle for them. They are growing. I think there's breakthroughs happening for them here as well. Again, it's like with the root chakra with them foundationally, there's this breakthrough going on here. And they've definitely outgrown everything that they've been in the past. There's a lot more stability coming through for them here as well. So I'm just trying to compare this to the overall energies for the week here. I'm hearing like what things mean to them now. So there's a new way of understanding things. So they're breaking through with the High Priestess card. They're also getting a consciousness breakthrough going on this week. And decision making as well on this level. And I think part of it's like they're letting go of this old self here. And like the 5 of Wands is like battling with yourself, you know, constricting things. So like there's opportunities here to be in union with you. And this energy of desire to be with you is also in front of them here. And this new cycle of them wants this, you know, it's not going to keep fighting against this, looking at the feminine as the opponent or the opposite any longer. So there's some sort of alignment coming together and some sort of awakening that they're also getting on this level. It's spell work breaking with this again, is what I'm hearing. It's part of them moving on into this newer timeline as well. So in the old earth, they were programmed to ostracize you, is what I'm hearing, and like really look at you as the problem and like be just run from the feminine, you know, just like polar opposites is what I'm hearing. And we're not like opposites. God's been clearing all this opposite stuff and opposite attracting and that whole system for a while now. Like what we're creating is you two being a match, the same vibration, the same tone, the same harmony, the same frequency. And what I'm seeing is this Empress energy again. It feels like this goddess is this energy was repelling them in the past, basically. The spell work was telling them to run from that and not be attracted to that. I'm hearing it as the division template. So this is through their own root chakra and financial insecurities, and this clearing that they've been going through on this level has proactively also cleared this divisiveness against the feminine, the divine feminine Christ, and stop looking at her as the opponent. So seeing this has been going, this fight has been like a good 20 years now. But I'm hearing like as they solidify with God and see the divine feminine through the lens of God, through the eyes of God, that these things can't be creating these misconceptions. And it's something, again, connected with their finances and money that this is revolving around. So that the loophole. So it's like the way that these things would, the oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. There's just so much information coming through and I'm trying to talk and hear and communicate it. But the way that like the feminine was the channel, they always attacked the feminine, created this loop was through the emotional trauma. And I'm hearing now, like the way they did it with the masculine was through the financial system. So that would be like the distorted masculine system of the matrix and illusion and money, right? Money that would keep them separated from the feminine. So it feels like very surface level things and programs and promises that the matrix would give the masculine to lure them away from actually financially creating everything with their true divine feminine Christ. Like, this is alchemical union, so we can manifest and birth the financial and abundance and inheritances quite easily in union together. But they were programmed to not to do it by themselves, and not they wouldn't actually manifest like it was a perpetual cycle that kept them stuck in a loop with us as well, like not actually getting that end goal financially. And so this is like the 0 point that they're getting back to right now, and harnessing back like their own life force energy. So last week there was a lot of creation energy coming through for them, and their own ability to be this alchemist and create, and the preparation for them to be the hero's gamos masculine creator component. So with you, the feminine creatrix. So this is more, this rebirth cycle is what I'm hearing. So it feels like a climax is happening for this birthing of the new them, the creator them, to come through here, and like themselves pushing through. I think they're so, it's like when the baby's naturally gonna birth, it happens in divine timing, right? And it's like there's an influx coming in right now, and it sounds like things are manifesting basically right now. They're going to be birthing into the physical, and you can't stop the birth when the baby's coming out, right? So this is what it feels like, is they're birthing here this version of themselves. So we can't stop this. So this thing that's been trying to stop this is 5 of Wands. And I'm hearing genetic ancestry right now. It's going to like implode. Like it can't, there's an end point here because the birth is happening. So whatever's trying to stop this new version of themselves, whatever has been trying to stop it for all these lifetimes and everything, it's like, it's got to break here. And this is what it feels like, is the breakthrough is happening right now. And emotionally, we have stillness with the 2 of Wands again. So they have this twice now. It's just like the opening, right? The birth canal, like things are, they're moving through this birth here that's happening. And what's the last card here? We've got the Hierophant coming through. So it's like forcing them to go back to this original alchemical birthright template that's happening right now. And the stillness says quieting one's mind and staying connected to one's true self. This is their true self. Heroes, Gamos, alchemists, divine masculine, Christ king counterparts. So they have to, the ego, the whatever this thing has been in their mind is breaking this week here. The belief, the consciousness, the I'm hearing it as rapture. And again, it's like the pineal gland, this intuition, this connection to God, this truth. So all this divisiveness has been like, it's been like angel devil, angel devil. Like, who do I listen to? What way do I go? And it's like, now they have to make the choice. Like, they're listening to God. They've chosen God. They've chosen this union here. And it's go time, so they can't keep going back and forth. They have to go through, I'm hearing it as the immortal gateway. They need to go through this to get to the other side now. They need to follow through on the choice of union and to be your true king counterpart here and true match as part of the Holy Grail. And this Holy Grail is traditional, original blueprint of union that we're returning back to. So this is where this Hierophant energy is coming in to remind them basically, like, this is your position, still embrace this. We're going back to these values, this blueprint, right? We're returning back whole to this. And again, this is like really connected to, this feels like a very big week. And I'm hearing the devil's been ostracized. So the colluding against the two of you can't continue. So there's some sort of major awakening going on right now, that it's like that final breakthrough of things that it's exposing itself, it's like pushing through to the other side, and you're in a whole new expanded position, so it's aligning to this, like it's like the Wizard of Oz, and going through the curtain and seeing what's really going on behind the curtain. It's like some sort of seeing it all is coming in now, and it's within your own consciousness, pineal gland and pituitary gland, that this clearing's happening on this week for the two of you. So you can't be controlled in the consciousness anymore and separated from union. And additionally, like, this information's coming in as well, that's helping you to really remember this blueprint, this truth, individually and as a couple. God's going to raise you up, is what I'm hearing. In the blocks, we have music and the Six of Cups for them, and then the Six of Swords. This was the energy last week, was moving on the Six of Swords. So these are past timelines, lifetimes, the Piscean age that they're moving away from. And it says messages received through music and lyrics. So I think there's like a fine tuning going on in the brain here of the communication. So this is why for them it's like important to get quiet and grounded and listen, basically, to, like, this movement is happening. Like, you two are being pushed through the door here, so into this new earth, right? So because you've already chosen all of this is a thing. So now it's like it's manifest. So I just feel like they if they can just let go, and it's really the same message with you. It's just like, let go. I'm seeing like just these control systems that program people through the music industry, is what I'm seeing right now, and how they manipulated generations through these industries to control the masses, right? This is another form of brainwashing. So that could be also the subliminal messages and stuff of that nature that is also clearing off of the spine, the root chakra, the spell works clearing, the mind control and manipulation. Is like getting back in order your own values, your own worth, and representing that. This is enlightenment, right? This is rapture. This is the apocalypse. Like, this is manifesting there for the two of you this week for your union. So it's, and their action steps is the Fool card. So they're getting through this intimacy. This is your hero's gamos union. So this is a new point of a physical desire, attraction, intimacy. And then the Three of Pentacles is the last card, to not be opponents with you, now to be a team with you here and with God, and be in that Trinity field of alchemical union, masculine, the feminine, and God, like the father, son. It's not father, son, it's like the spirit's the feminine, right? The child, father, child, father, mother, father, child is the Trinity, right? So this is like what you're coming back down to. Being reborn here in the New Earth timeline. So this is coming through to both of you here. Human elect is what I'm hearing. And for them, it's like they're really having to face this head on and move through with the energies of shifts and changes that are happening for them right now. And like, it feels literally like, listen, you chose this is who you are, this is what it means, this is who you're attracted to, this is how you're supposed to, this is the role model that you're supposed to represent. Like, it does feel like some sort of clear direction, I think, is coming through for them with the Fool card, to be in alchemical union with you, to be your mate on this level. So, and be a team with you, not fighting against you. I'm hearing those laws have broken. So it's time to come through to the other side. Yes. Okay, so the final outcome this week, we do have Soul Tribe. I'm hearing this is a unification assignment. I'm feeling so much pain on my back, between my shoulder blades, and it's coming up to my crown. So heart chakra, through the back, the heart chakra, all the way up to the pineal gland is what I'm hearing. This clearing's happening on. I'm feeling it really strongly on the back of my neck. That's where the causal chakra is, right? Your connection to Christ and Christ consciousness. People, places, and experiences are clearing, is what I'm hearing. There's a change in direction going on here. Wow, it's so painful. I'm just going to clear this. So just say yes if you like this cleared off you both in your union. To let this go. Just allow love to win instead. Receive peace in your heart, harmony. Receive this peace and harmony in your DNA strands through the molecular structure, just clearing out this spell work and control systems off you both. And just let love heal and replace it all, and regenerate you both in the new earth timeline. If you like that, I'll just say yes, 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 yes. Good. Okay. And I'm hearing like the Holy Spirit's going to come in and just help take over for this rebirth cycle. So to receive your help and divine intervention to heal you both. I'm hearing like just to heal us all, set us all free, all the unions free. If you like that now, say yes. So this rebirth cycle can begin now. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. And get enlightenment, yeah, for this age of Aquarius, because this timeline shift is here, is what I'm hearing. Like, it's beginning, it's underway. There's no more kind of, you can't go back anymore. There's like, we're too far ahead here. So any sort of resistance it feels like it's being dislodged out and removed. And it's healing resources, it's healing on a financial level as well. And just, it's love, 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 love. It's just all being replaced with healing and love, just clearing out the curses. So you can both just return back to the blueprint of love and union together. If you like that now, say yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay. And so we've got the Two of Swords as well. So Soul Tribe, like-minded people who get you, with the Two of Swords, and then the Nine of Pentacles. Really good. So that's speaking about you both being sovereign, independent. And so this is a lot, again, pituitary this last week, pineal this week, or both are going on here, getting this alignment in the consciousness. And now like the heart chakra energy, the healing through the spine, through the vertebrae of the spine. So last week, what was going on is like when the body goes through this awakening process, and this is amplified the most on the solstice, on the 1221 Emerald Heart Gateway. What we're doing is the milk and honey are coming together here, and they're secreting the sacred nectar. It goes down into the solar plexus chakra, goes into the Earthster chakra below the feet, is what I'm hearing right now, and it formulates this birth of creation, of alchemy, of life force energy. It's your kundalini, it's your Christ consciousness, it's this holy embodiment of yourself, and then it rises back up again, back up into the crown. And that's exactly what the kundalini awakening does to you. But we go through this metamorphosis process, and each of us goes through this on a monthly basis based on our natal charts. We have, it's like the seeds planted, and then we can have the kundalini rise up again, and then this happens 12 times a year, but it's also amplified collectively on the solstice. So I'm feeling basically that the energy has already gone through the whole torso and is now rising back up, and it's coming up the vertebrae back into the brain now. So some clearing through the heart chakra and alignment is happening, and then so the energy can basically finish moving up. It's not going to stop when it reaches the heart chakra again. Do a bunch of healing. So generally in the Kundalini awakening, what's going on is this energy is constantly sweeping through us, this whole process. So it starts generally in the root chakra, and then we got to do clearings and healings and blah 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 in the root chakra, which can take months, even years. Then it goes to the sacral chakra, and then eventually when the chakras are cleared enough and the light body's cleared enough, this energy moves, and then you get the whole spinal sweep where it comes up the crown and goes through the toroidal field. So this is basically what collectively we're having, a collective rebirth on this level here through the soul star and stellar gateway chakras, so that the kingdom of God can come through us and birth this heaven on earth timeline here. And this includes Holy Grail unions. This is very important for God, for our regenesis, our new family tree in the new earth, healed. So we're starting from zero, we're starting from scratch, and this deception, this two of swords here, is clearing up, and whatever in the emotional body needs to, especially in the back. So for me, when it's like the heart chakra blocks in the back, it's usually like stabbed in the back, but like stuff be done to hurt you behind your back, so you didn't really see it even coming, right? And this is the emotional betrayal. So clearing this out this week, and we'll get this completed here as well, and get this feminine independence basically here, and for us collectively get us all on assignment and continuing forward to create this new this new earth timeline here of love and unity, consciousness and oneness, and alchemical union, and the divine masculine and feminine Christ being the same team in partnership, the same one in this field, not opposites attracted to each other. It's oneness and unity consciousness, and being the same vibration, the same match, the same tone, the same frequency, the same harmony, the same love, the same consciousness, and creating together. And we as a collective group are also on that. This is 144,000. We're a collective group on this mission template, creating alchemically in the new earth together, creating this new earth timeline, birthing it through us, creating it and birthing it through us as well. So this is why hermetically God's bringing us together back whole on this level. Wow, such a big week. So thank you for joining me here. If you'd like to join us in the extended reading, we'll do more of that God code healing and light language that just came through here at the end, and continue healing and aligning the two of you and getting more cards with the universal love card deck. So we'll go deeper into the card reading and also do the healing activations and attunements. This goes to both of you and your union through all space, time, and dimensions and timelines. So if you'd like to join us, I'd love to have you there. The link is down below. God bless you both in your union, and have a very blessed week. Take care.